Today we are going to continue storytelling with graphs. Let's review a few of the words. So we have increase if something is going up. We have a steady increase if the slope is about 1. We have a steep increase if the slope is greater than 1. And we have a gradual increase if the slope is less than 1. So like a slope of 1/2 or 2/3. We also have a steady decrease. That slope would be -1. Or we have a gradual decrease. Or we have a steep decrease. And if the graph is flat, we call that constant. All right, so here is an example. I started growing, I guess, a vegetable garden. I'm not good with plants. So here's how it goes. The plants grow very, very, very slowly. Gradual increase in height. But then, something happens. Those dang rabbits eat my vegetables. And then there's just like this little chunk. But surprisingly, they grow again. Still very slow because I'm just not good with plants. Okay? And then it's the end of the summer and there's not much there yet because the rabbits ate it all. And I forget to water them as I go back to school. So they actually kind of start to get like wilted and they shrink a little bit. And then eventually they die. So gradual increase. This would be like a steep decrease. And then again, they increase in height slowly. And then they decrease. Wah, wah. And I keep trying again every single year, but I don't really get any vegetables. All right, here is another example of me traveling to work. All right, I feel like most people, when they think of graphs and storytelling, they think of cars driving and the speed. So I'm going to share a different aspect. So instead of the speed being on the y-axis, I'm going to do distance from my house. So I start off and I'm driving slowly on the neighborhood roads. So I'm not going to get far away from my house. But then I finally get to go onto a faster road. And so I'm going to be going further away from my house at a faster speed. But then I have to stop at a very long stoplight. That's supposed to look flat right there. And so at that point in time, I'm not getting any further away from my house. Okay? So reversely, if this was about someone driving a car, that flat spot would be when they're like on cruise control going a steady speed. But if it's comparing the distance I am from something, there's no change right there and I'm instead stopped. Right, then I get to keep going and I have another street that's pretty fast. And then I have, I turn onto some side streets. So normally I would go past Armstrong High School, but that's just, there's so much traffic. So I go through the neighborhood streets. So I'm traveling, whoops, I have to go up slowly until I finally arrive at school. Okay.